Well, hello there, everyone. It's Liam Carrison here, and we're reacting to another episode of The Originals with episode number 6 of season 5. Around the halfway mark, this and the next episode. I'm not even going to say the episode number because last time I did that with Person of Interest, I accidentally referenced a meme with 6 and the other number. I'm not even saying it, so yeah. No, but we had, following the ending of episode 4, we kind of had a bit of a continuation of that in terms of exploring Klaus's past with Greta, with, well, we had some revelations and a half, didn't we? Because of the fact that we learned about Antoinette and how she's associated to this family that, you know, also includes Roman, who we don't trust whatsoever. So yeah, but of course it's there's all the focus is around Hayley in terms of her disappearance since episode 1, of course. So yeah, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this episode, so why don't we get into episode number 6 of season 5 of The Originals? Let's go.
What happened to you?
Path to redemption is long and winding, but worthy.
Does she want to have you redeemed?
Quit judging and lean in.
No, I'll do it.
Yeah, you shouldn't really...
My mom.
No matter your
would kill
supernatural
us if she knew
tendencies.
that we were taking selfies while driving.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Ooh, hello.
I think someone may be tracking me.
Freya?
Pull over. I need to be somewhere quiet.
Considering that, you know, is kind of a similar shimmer.
And works to protect the sanctity and purity of the true vampire.
Oh, God.
By wearing a ring and acting like a daywalker.
Yeah!
By infiltrating those who need re-education. He's quite fond of her. But the moment her father finds out that she's involved with the Sienna,
He'll kill him.
Roman won't stand a chance against him.
Oh, no. I see what she's
That's why I'm
doing.
here.
Especially taking advantage of his, mind at the minute.
She's just a witch, I know.
Not your witch. Got it. Are you
God,
okay?
I contacted her on Craigslist.
Look, Hope, there's gonna be some things I have to explain.
Look, sorry, but
What's
the only
up?
thing worse than doing this is waiting to do this.
I'm scared about what's happened.
What is this?
You.
Oh, hell. I mean...
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Roman. Yeah.
My mother had no right to put this on you.
But it could be acting orders from Mom.
Greta. I could feel my life slipping away when Greta found me. She saw something in me and turned me.
Ah.
I call her mother because she gave me life.
Okay.
I owe her everything.
The only one with the power to protect your brother from Klaus. Now just let me go. Shit. And after the sun sets and it's safe for you to travel, you come and join us.
I feel like something's still gonna happen with Antoinette, though.
Or more importantly, what you won't say. It'll be tempting
Yeah.
to lash out, but you'll regret it later.
You know, you
Just
have a
disqualify
response for
what
not
you
just
wanna say.
losing my daughter.
She's not lost.
After all your haranguing, be a better father, become more engaged.
I refute harangue. I am not a
Harangue.
haranguer. I gave constructive advice.
Which I hear.
What a word.
I mean, it was bad enough when I had to keep my distance, but now the desire to keep her close, to protect her, the constant worry.
There you go, dad mode.
Never known such pain.
If there was a bad boy within a 5-mile radius, I would find him. And some
Yeah.
were even way too
But
old
she...
for me.
But she did grow.
Well, I'm sure some had very pure intentions.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh my god. I still low-key ship him.
Finding spell and you'll be fine.
Nothing will be fine for you unless you untie me.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Just deal with the consequences later.
Something's not right.
Everybody loves Hayley. So why doesn't anyone seem worried the way I am? Why don't you?
Well, it's difficult to
What
say.
if she's out there somewhere?
He was really like, nah, we're not doing this talk. Wow.
Why did you do that?
You realize
You don't want to make things complicated for Declan.
It's not. And Henry was a hybrid for less than a day before he murdered someone. They're just unnatural.
Hang on. I mean, obviously they are the bad guys, so it's not like their logic has reason or whatever, because, I mean, not all villains have illogical reasonings and all of that, but, you know, usually you don't want to, you don't side with them. But I just love that talk. Henry was a hybrid for less than a day and he murdered someone. As if vampires don't lash out when they've just been turned. I mean, Caroline is a good example of that. She's a pure vampire, and she had a tough time adjusting, and she ultimately turned out fine. So, yeah. You can't just say this shit and be like, yeah, vampires have an easy transition. They are like, hey, fine, right? Because that's not always been the case.
Roman's mother does. Think about it. If
But
they did
hybrids
that to
are the
some
problem.
backwards bayou kid that they barely even knew, imagine what they're gonna do to us.
No. No, my mom just wants peace.
Yeah, and people have a skewed
you
way
mind
of trying to
yourself,
attain
you'd be free.
peace.
And so were you.
I don't think I've changed that much.
You have.
I do.
And we all change when you
The
think
man
about
I met
it.
back then, and now look at us.
So you don't regret meeting me?
They had a special thing.
No.
There you go.
But I do think that I represented something for you back then. Like something
In a good way.
innocent.
Good way.
Your essence would hover around me. Around me.
Caroline. Oh my god. Ah. There is a part of me that's like, I want these two to be together, but at the same time, I just wouldn't, just because of the events of the Vampire Diaries' final episode. Not to say that Caroline can't move on, but I mean, it would be a bit of a struggle, wouldn't it?
Has trained you to become a terrorist.
Shut up, okay? She just wants us to live separately. In peace.
Until everyone she doesn't consider pure is annihilated.
What does that sound like, Roman?
No, there's far too much puppet mastering with compulsion in this city as it is. Right now, Declan is living his life as a human being whose girlfriend just walked out of the picture. Right? It hurts, but it happens every single day. Get over it.
Oh, fuck's sake. Yo, that's...
And having all 206 bones crack in your body sucks. It really does. But when you're running through the woods under a full moon with no thought of pain or
There you go, you got
trouble, just
her
freedom.
advocating for this.
We all judged ourselves by the mistakes we've made with the men in our lives. We would never, ever get any peace.
Yeah. They
Nowhere
happen.
to go but up, I guess.
If my friend Cammie had never heard of any of us, she would probably be alive right now with a successful therapy practice, hopefully with a better boyfriend than Klaus. Definitely throwing back a few beers.
Or she might not. In any case, she was free to choose her own path.
None of that free will is a thing we are having in
How do you
this,
do this?
episode.
You can't ignore part of yourself and be happy.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were truly happy, Vincent?
Probably
You
before
just
my
gotta
wife
embrace, even if it's an imperfection,
I just wish-
embrace you.
I can't speak for you. Or for Declan. But I know I wouldn't choose that for myself.
The pain
Roman,
there
oh my
that
God.
comes from
Are you okay?
Vince with
I'm
what happened
fine.
with Cammie and yeah. Oh,
Why?
My heart.
Mum worried. I'm not sure.
Well, they think she wants them dead.
Listen, I'm gonna be on a plane soon. Stall until I get there, okay? Just
Yeah, this even has Antoinette really worried, like, oh shit, what's she gonna do?
and please,
Oof.
don't do anything drastic.
Don't be rash.
Listen, I don't know what's happening here.
Then let us go.
I can't.
Then we'll give Greta what she wants.
Well, really? Really? Are we gonna really do this binding thing?
Call her a witch. We'll do the binding spell.
Okay. Oh, shit.
She's talking to Ivy and she...
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, you listen to Ivy.
But not Freya!
Oh, stop,
but
what?
not
No,
Freya!
Do tell, what did the sweet, beautiful Ivy have to finally see that botanical garden? I mean, I myself prefer a bar, but whatever works.
Just make sure you call Keelan, right?
I want these two back together. I want Keelan and Freya to be back together.
Fuck's
Sake. I can hear those screams, jeez.
See, nothing but a vampire now.
I do feel so bad that Hayley had to go through with this as well. Oh, here we go!
No. But you can.
Shit, hey. Yeah, we didn't think this through, did we? Like, yeah, there's a bit of a snag. We have to wait until nightfall.
I didn't even know you had relatives here.
Well, I hadn't seen her in years. She worked at Rousseau's. May have even poured you a pint back in the day. So what do you want to talk to me about?
Oh, it just gotta... Oh my god.
No, sorry, man. You do your thing, and I'm gonna catch up with you later. Okay?
Yeah, this just got complicated. Yeah, he's a relative of Cat. Oh god.
You are a Michelson witch with a werewolf mother and an original father. You are the one that could finally unite
I don't
all
like
the
this topic,
factions
I'm
and
not
that
gonna
goes
lie.
against everything that they believe in. They thrive on hatred, and you,
I feel scared about where this is going.
you, my sweet girl, are their worst fear. Now, go.
No. Oh my god, no!
Hayley did the binding spell, and Hope's going to. And then we can let them go.
Except that's not gonna happen.
If only we could.
See, your mother's a monster! Elijah.
What are you doing here? Protecting my family.
Well, you... Oh my god.
Hope is in there. It's not my problem. What about Hayley?
Peace. We cannot allow an apex predator to exist.
No. You cannot. No. They're gonna kill her. Yeah. Do something, Roman! Kill your mom! Stake your mom! She's right there! She's bad! She's more than what your mom's...
Mom, please don't make me do this. Please.
Give that to me!
God, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh god, oh god. Oh my god! Elijah! No! No! Oh, oh, oh! Oh! Okay, Hayley! Okay, oh, finger! I'm just, you know, processing everything because, yeah. Shit, Hayley. I just worried that there were going to be death flags as well, like when she, you know, gave that talk to Hope. Yeah. That final talk to Hope, before, you know, Greta cast pocket sand, basically. I was thinking about the fact that this sounds, not just does it sound like a goodbye, but I'm kind of getting reminiscence from, before a certain character died in Spider-Man No Way Home, I guess. I don't know why. You have a gift, yeah, and then we all know what happened there. Yeah. Oh. Elijah's gonna be absolutely seething with himself. Yeah. Oh. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I feel a bout of shock. I feel a bout of blame for characters. And that's it though. Like, on something like this, and this is, you know, the interesting aspect of, like, I guess being a reactor as well. Like, I can't help but just, like, obviously a few days later I'll have some clarity in terms of, okay. But right now I just feel so angry at certain characters, and yeah. Like, I can't even blame fully Elijah because of the fact that, he doesn't know who he is, but at the same time, it's like, I wish they didn't go this way in terms of Elijah, you know, having to contend with Klaus and be like I'm protecting this family and all of that. So, I mean, what we had in episode, what we had the other episode, when we got to focus on Elijah's story was absolutely great and all, but it just feels, I don't know, right, like at this moment, it just feels conflicting because of the fact that, yeah, he decided, no, I'm gonna prioritize my partner's family rather than my family. Yeah. It's just, it's just a lot, really. But you just know that Elijah is going to be absolutely seething with himself. He's going to hate himself, once everything is back in order for him. Because it is his fault, in a sense. But at the same time as well, it's like, well, Elijah's not fully there, but he's going to blame himself. He's going to hate himself. Because if it wasn't for him, Klaus would have saved Hayley. If it wasn't for him, Greta would have been the only casualty. And I just kind of wish they... Like, I wouldn't even mind if they gave Elijah back his memories in that episode we focused on him. Again, I think this is more so the Greek talking, but at the same time... it just feels... I don't know. It feels a little strange just based on the fact that, well, I know that Elijah's not fully there, and now, with Hayley dead, he's if he does get fully restored, there's going to be a lot of blame. There's going to be a lot of self-hatred. And I don't want that with Elijah, but I mean, this has just happened, and it's, yeah. So we kind of got a little bit of an idea as well with Roman that he is just... Because I was very, very skeptical. I thought, like, Roman's, you know, characterization was all a facade, and deep down he's an evil piece of shit. I don't necessarily think that too much, but he's just... like, he's just clinging on to Mommy Dearest for his life. Like, he was even like, oh, we can let them go now. Hey, like, you know, Hayley's binded herself. Hope's gonna do the same thing. You can let them go now, right? That's not exactly how it's going to work. Hello, you. Hello, you. Where did you come from? I didn't even hear you come up, or I didn't, like, there's not even a gap there. There is a little, but not enough. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it though. Like, what is Roman's direction going to be? I mean, there's already that, there's already that inkling that Antoinette is not exactly too favorable of her mom, and her mom's, yeah, I'm glad that she died as well. To be fair, the mom. Hope's, I'm also thinking about Hope as well. Like, she's gonna lose it as well. That's the thing though. I feel like there can be a lot of areas where you can blame, where you can self-blame if Hope didn't throw her her and Roman's phones out the car. Klaus, they would have found them easier and all of that. Yeah. There can be there can be quite a bit of self-blame, I feel like, but yeah, it was just rough though, this episode, but yeah, but yeah, we'll miss Hayley, of course, but at least she, like I said, at least she went down like a boss and all of that, so yeah. But I did love the moments with Caroline and Klaus as well, where they were reflecting on their, like, moments on Caroline. Yeah. In terms of, do you know, regret us meeting and all of that. That little nostalgic moment between the pair. So, yeah. I mean, they've had some really, really amazing moments. I can't forget episode 11, season 3. I mean, mainly because Joseph was channeling Matt Smith, which I'll always say. I reflected on that moment a few weeks ago, and I'm like, I'm gonna make it short because, yeah. But also because it was like peak Caroline, I would say. Yeah. But it was just a really, really beautiful moment in terms of them reflecting on their past, on their dynamic, like. So, yeah, they might not be together at this moment. They could never do so with, you know, Caroline and her situation. But they've had some great... And they wouldn't change it for the world, I would say. So, yeah. But, yeah. I also really, really found the whole situation of... Vincent and all of that with his to tell or not to tell Declan the truth about what's, you know, the sitch with this whole supernatural veil, I guess. And it was very great to focus on Vincent and his own struggles that he's had to deal with when it comes to this show, and how he doesn't want to put Declan through that same situation. But and of course, unbeknownst to him, he's already gone through it. So, small world, I guess, considering his relations to Cammy. But yeah, I mean, it was nice to have that moment from Vincent in terms of like him and Ivy's talk and him reflecting on Cammy. So yeah, but it was just a really, really, yeah. It was just a really rough episode. It was good. It was enjoyable. Don't get me wrong. I'm just thinking about what happens afterwards. What's going to happen with Elijah, with Roman? Hope's going to be, yeah, livid, and that's understating it. We're not even talking about Klaus as well in terms of how is he going to handle this. I'm going to give you 3 guesses. I love the moment where there was this whole talk about, well, so and so, like Henry flipped, didn't he, in terms of him becoming a hybrid on yesterday, and I'm like, oh, right, because vampires have had it easy. Like, they had... But then again, of course, when it comes to bigotry, it's always going to be very, like, there are always, like, especially if you're on the wrong side of things, and you're still trying to justify it, there's always going to be moments where you're going to support, like, bigotry, where, even if it's very hypocritical, even if, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, you see that on the interwebs these days in terms of those who support, fascist groups and all of that, and they will still, try to justify it. It's so easy to lean in towards hypocrisy, basically, for these kinds of people who will support these inhumane approaches and all of that, rather than rather than admitting that, you know, hey, look, hybrids, werewolves, vampires, we're all not natural at the end of the day. So when you die, you die. Whether you have an afterlife or not, or whether it's just eternal blackness, whatever, you die. You don't become a vampire, you don't become a werewolf or whatever, a hybrid. It's, yeah. So, and again, with Greta, she was the one that, was the biggest problem, if anything, because she had unfiltered hatred when it came to people like Hayley, like Klaus, like Hope, because she was an extremist. So yeah, and she would do anything and everything to make sure that those who weren't pure would be cold. If there's one if there is a silver lining, I guess, to this whole it's not, but I'm just glad that they didn't make Hayley just die, like, with the I mean, I guess she was dead anyways, but again, it's this whole mantra of, if I'm going down, you're going down with me. So, yeah. But, that was an episode of the originals, season 5. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!